Good day. How is everyone this fine Wednesday, November 12th, 2025? And sure, many of you Northerners saw the Aurora Borealis last night. We did. Um, Not sure if it's human generated or not. It's hard to tell with the amount of electrical energy that HARP puts out, whether or not they could cause such an event. But in any case, it was a sign in the sky for sure. We had reds and greens and light colors all throughout the sky last night, and amazing, just amazing. So we continue to be aware and prepared and plan appropriately, because those electromagnetic interferences can and did cause outages in power. I'm not sure if you all are aware of the Carrington event in the 1800s, when this supposed solar flare came and took out the entire. At the time, they only had the telegraph set up. Okay, that was the 1800s. There was another reset, and they were only able to come up with the telegraph system at that time. And so the electromagnetic interference that occurred then during the Carrington event took out the communications between those who had telegraph. They didn't have full electrical capability like we do. But if we have a Carrington event like they did, and we have it now, it would bring us back to the 1800s, basically, for quite some time, because the reliance that we have on electrical components for life, for flying, for moving. Think about it. If the power goes out, cell phones go out, everything goes out, cars go out for any amount of time. I play, for relaxing music, a babbling brook now, and that's what I think we should start playing that, so we get used to those types of sounds again. But in any case, let's get started with Good Day Rising prayers. And I would love to have a babbling brook that's real and not on my phone. In nomine Deum, Matronam Nostrae, Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum, Spiritum Sanctum. Let us place ourselves in the presence of the Most Holy Divine Family, and in Catholic contemplation humbly venerate the Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany. Most Holy and Venerable Trinity, one Divine Family, I believe that Thou art here present. I venerate Thee with the deepest humility. I render to Thee with my whole heart the homage which is due to Thee. O most holy divine family, relying on thine infinite goodness and promises, I hope to obtain pardon of my sins, the help of thy grace, and life everlasting, through the merits of Deum Iesum Christum et Deum Matronam Nostrae. O most holy divine family, I love thee above all things, with my whole heart and soul, because thou art all good and worthy of all love. I love my neighbor as myself for love of thee, and I forgive all who have injured me, and ask pardon of all whom I have injured. Let us thank the Most Holy Divine Family for the many graces that we receive, and offer ourselves and our sufferings up to heaven and for the souls in purgatory. O most holy Divine Family, I most humbly thank Thee for all the favors Thou hast bestowed upon me to the present moment. It is again thanks to Thy bounty that I should live to see this day, and I desire to employ it solely in Thy service. I consecrate to Thee all my thoughts, words, actions, and sufferings of this day. Sanctify them, that there may be none that is not animated by Thy love, or that would not tend to Thy greater glory. Let us make a firm resolution to avoid evil and to do good. And let us beg of the Most Holy Divine Family the graces which are necessary to us. Almost, oh my God, thou knowest my weakness, and that I am unable to do anything good without the help of thy grace. Deny me not thy grace, proportionate to my necessities. Give me strength to avoid everything which thou forbiddest, to practice the good which thou hast commanded, and enable me patiently to bear all the trials which it may please thee to send me. O Dea Matronam Nostrae, Holy Mother of God, I place myself under thy protection. I throw myself with confidence into the arms of thy compassion. Be to me, O Mother of Mercy, my refuge in distress, my consolation in suffering, now and at the hour of my death. O Most Holy Divine Family, as envisioned by Saint Lucia as the Most Holy Trinitarian Theophany, Deam Matronam Nostrae, et Deum Jesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. I am heartily sorry for having offended thee, and I detest all my sins because I dread the loss of heaven and the pains of hell. But most of all because they offend thee, O Most Holy Divine Family, who are all good and deserving of all my love. I firmly resolve, with the help of thy grace, to confess my sins, to do penance, and to amend my life. In nomine Dei, Matronam Nostrae, Deum Jesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Deum Vobiscum, et quoque apud te, oremus. Fidelium Deum Jesum Christum, omnium conditor et redemptor, animabus famalorum famrumque tuorum, remissionem cunctorum tribui peccatorum, ut interrogentiam quam semper, obdeverunt pii supplicationibus consequentor, qui tegum vivit reinat in una divina familia, qui erat est et erit in aeternum. Suscipe Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum hoc immaculatum hostium, quam ego indinius famalos tuus offidi tibi Deum eum vivum et verum, pro in nomine vidibus peccatis et offensionibus et negligentiis meis et pro omnibus circumstantibus, sed et pro omnibus fidelibus catholicorum vivis atque defunctis ut mihi edidis proficiat salutem. Deum qui comunae substantiae divinitate mirabilitu condidis et mirabilis reformasse de nobis spiritus atque divine mysterium eius divinitatis esse consortis qui militatis nostrae, fieri dignatis est participes Deum Iesum Christum Filium, qui tegum vivit et reinat in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Offerimus tibi Deum calicem salutaris tuum de peccantes crementium ut expetu divinae majestatis tuae, pro nostra totius mundus salute cum odore suavitatis ascendat. In spiritu humilitatis et in animo contrito suscipiamur te Deum Iesum Christum, et sequiet sacrificium nostrum ec expetu tuo hodie, ut placeat tibi Deum Mater Nostra et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Veni Sanctificator, Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, et sanctifici de plata prosequendo, et accepere hoc sacrificium tuo sanctum nomine praeparatum. Suscipe Sancta Trinitas concubulationem cum tibi efferimus amorem passionis, resurrectionis et discensionis Deum Iesum Christum, et in honorem Deum Maternam Nostrae et Papa Peter Sanctorum, et istorum et omnium Sanctorum, ut idis proficiat ad honorem nobis autem et salutem, et idi pro nobis intercedere et in intercedis, quorum amore magimus in teris pedi in Christum Deum nostrum. Orate ut mem equestrum sacrificium acceptabile fiat per Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. suscipiat Deum Iesum Christum sacrificium de manibus tuis et laudam et gloriam nomini sui ad utitatem quoque nostram totiusque ecclesiae suae sanctae. Deum ubiscum, quoque pote sulusum corda habemus ad Deum, gratias agamus Deum nostrum, dignum et justum est. Dege tot limitessime mater et pater et Deum Maternum nostrae, Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum et Deum Iesum Christum Filium Tuum Deum nostrae, supplices rogamus ac petimus. Uti accepta habeas et sanctificas, haec sanctam sacrificium idibata. In primis quae tibia ferimus pro ecclesiam tuam sanctam catholicam, quam pacificare custodire et honore et regere dineris toto urbe terrarum atque catholicae. Memento Deum famalorum getorum. We pray for the sick and the suffering. We especially pray for Katie, Emily, Kathy, Maria Josephina Moes, Marilyn, Mark Jr., Letitia, Mindy, Todd, Clarette, Dennis, Barbara Santa Croce, James, Robert, Benedict, Gregory, Adam, Malachi, and Patrick Santa Croce, the Williams, Tafur, and Began families, Michaela McLarnon and family, the Stevenson, Kendrick, Shorten, Nolan, Dosco, Kane, Nye, Wolf, Camerano, and Pahalski families and their intentions. We pray for an end to all governmental allowance or sanctioning of abortion, transgenderism, transhumanism, child trafficking, child abuse of any kind, anywhere, place, or time. We pray for the establishment of a Catholic monarchy with a sound Catholic system of labor, human value, and medium of exchange with no usury. We pray that courageous men step forward as leaders of this Catholic world. We pray for the elimination of all harmful radiation waves in our air and in our homes. We ask and pray for the gift of discernment and for an increase in the knowledge and practice of the Catholic virtues. We ask that women cease working for Freemasons and corporations, that men and women come to understand that raising traditional Catholic families is a very high ideal and a necessity for sustaining a Catholic world. We ask that all quote-unquote gay marriage, all pornography, and the OnlyFans platform be stopped immediately. And we ask for the conversion of all sinners trapped in a state of mortal sin, especially the ignorant. We ask the Most Holy Trinity that all Catholics be given the grace to be accountable, so that we may each have a holy hatred for sensuality, as St. Catherine of Siena encouraged, a repentant shame for the offenses we have committed and continue to commit against thee, and a deep love of thee and of souls, so much that we desire nothing more than to be of service to thee in every moment of our lives. We also ask for the financial system and the justice system to work fairly and for the people that it is meant to serve. All these things we ask in accordance with the Most Holy Divine Family. Et omnium circumstantium coram tibi fides cognita est et nota devotio pro quibus tibi ferimus, veloque tibi affrontox sacrificium laudis, pro se suis omnibus, pro redemptione animarum suarum, pro spe salutis et calamitatis suae, tibi credunt vota sua, aeterno Deum vivo et vero, communicantes sem hominum orantes in primis gloriosae semper Deum Maternam nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et beatorum martyrium torum Papa Sancte Petri, et Sancti Luci, et Sancti Jacinta, et Sancti Francisco, et Sancti Juan Diego, et omnium sanctorum tuorum corum meditis praecibusque concedas ut in omnibus protectionis tuae monum et exidio peri in nucus Deum nostrum, quam oblationem Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum in omnibum consecratum ac et avenenque fecete dineris ut nobis corpum et sanguim fiat delictissimi Filium Tuum Deum Iesum Christum, qui pridie quam pateretur recepit panem in sancta sacramentis manus suas, et derivatis oculis in calamate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum suum omnipotentem tibi gratias agens, consecravit frege dedique luminis sui dicens accipite et mundo cate ex hoc omnes. Hoc est enim corpus meum. Simili modo postquam ceremonias decipienser hunc preclarum caricem et sancta sacramentablis manus suas item tibi gratias agens dem Patrum Spiritum Sanctum consecrave dedique lumnis vidicens accipite et vivite ex omnes. Hic est enim calix sanguinis mei, mysterium Filii, quae pro nobis et pompotis effundetur, in remissione peccatorum, aequates cum perficeritis mea facietis. Unde et memores Deum nos servitui, sed plebs tua sancta iustum Christum Filium tuum Deum nostrae, tam beate passionis nec non et ab inferis resurrectionis, sed et in caelos gloriosa ascensionis offerimus, proclarae maiestati tui de tuis donis actatis, supra quae propitio axere nuvutur spiceri dineris. Supplices terragamos Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, iube hec perfere per manus tuum ut quod ex hoc autaris participationis sacrosanctum Deum Filium tuum, corpus et sanguinum subsenimus, omnis sanctificatione caeleste gratia Dei per amor, per innum Christum Deum nostrae. We pray for those who have died. We especially pray for Lester Dawson, for whom this Mass is being offered. Ipsis Deum omnibus in Christum quiscentibus locum refege erii lucis et pacis ut indulge est pracamor per innum Christum Deum nostrum, per quem ec omnia Deum Iesum Christum semper bona creas, sanctificas, vivicas, consecratis et praestas nobis. Per ipsum et cum ipso et in ipso, est ibi Deum Matrum omnipotenti in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, omnis honor et gloria. Ave Dea Maternam nostrae gratia plena Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum tecum, sancta tua in mulier, Dea Maternam nostrae Materam Deum Iesum Christum, misericordia nobis peccatoribus nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Libera nos, quae sumus Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum abolimus malis, praeteditis, praesentibus et futuris et intercedente beata gloriosa semper Deum Maternam nostrae, cum Papa Petrum Sanctorum et omnibus sanctis, da propitius pacem in diebus nostris, ut opi misericordiae Tuae aduiti et peccato simus semper liberi et ab omni perturbatione securi. Per eundem Deum nostrum, Iesum Christum Filium Tuum Deum nostrum, qui tecum vivit et regnat in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per aeternam. Pax Deum, Iesum Christum, sed semper vobiscum, et quoque apotei. Haecum extio et consecratio corporis et sanguinis Deum Iesum Christum, fiat excipientibus nobis in ad salutem aeternam. Pax tecum, et quoque apotei. Deum Iesum Christum, qui ex voluntate Deum matronam nostrae, cooperante Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, per mortem Tuam mundum vivificasti, liberam in peccarox socos sanctum corpus et sanguinum, Tuum abonibus in equitatibus meis et universis malis. Et fac me tui semper in hadare mandatis, et nunquam separare permittas, qui cum eodem Deum matronam nostrae, Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum, vivis serenam aeternam. Perceptio corporis tui Deum Iesum Christum, quod ego indinius sumere praesum non mihi proveniat inudicum condonationem. Sed pro tu pietate prosit mihi ad tutumentum mentis et corporis et ad medelam percipiendam. Qui vivis serenas cum Deum matronam nostrae in unitate Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Panem celestem excipiem et nomen Deum Iesum Christum invocabo. Dea matronam nostrae non sundinius, ut et sutete meas in tante diquebus samperanima mea. Deum Iesum Christum non sundinius, ut et sutete meas in tante diquebus samperanima mea. Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum non sundinius, ut et sutete meas in tante diquebus samperanima mea. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet anima mea. Quid retribuam Deum Iesum Christum pro omnibus, quae retribuit mihi, calicem solitaris excipiem in nomen Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum invocabo, laudans invocabo Deum matronam nostrae, et ab inimicis meis abusero. Sanguis Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet anima mea. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet animam tuum. Corpus Deum nostrum Iesum Christum custodiet animam tuum. Gloris Sanctus Deum Iesum Christum fidemente capiam et immunere temperae fide nobis remedium sempiternum. Corpus tuum Deum Iesum Christum custom se sanguis quam patavi et heriat scelibus meis apraesta, ut in me non Romania scelula macula quam purat sanctare figero sacramenta. Deum vobiscum, et quoque apud te. Oremus. Animabus, quae sumus Deum Iesum Christum, famorum tuorum, oratio proficiat supplicantium, ut eas et peccatis omnibus exuas, et tue redemptionis facies esse partecepes. Vite convivit reinat in una divina familia, qui erat est et erit in aeternum. Deum vobiscum, et quoque apud te, ite mise est. Deum gratia. Implacia tibi sancta Trinitam obsequium subitutis meae, et praesta ut sacrificim coroculis tuae maestatis in unus auctoritibi seta catavremique et omnibus. Pro quibus idut optolis sit miserante pupizzabe per Christum Deum nostrum. Sanctificat vos omnipotens Deum, Matronam et Filium et Spiritum Sanctum, Deum Matronam Nostra et Deum Iesum Christum et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Gratias. O most holy divine family, I believe, I venerate, I hope, and I love thee. I beg of thee pardon for those who do not believe, do not venerate, do not hope, and do not love thee. Most holy Trinitarian Theophany, Dea Matronam Nostra, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. I venerate thee profoundly, and I offer to thee the most precious body, blood, soul, and divinity of Deum Iesum Christum, present here in reparation for the outrages, sacrileges, and indifference by which he himself is offended, and through the infinite merits of his most sacred heart and immaculate heart of Deam Matronam Nostrae, I beg of thee the conversion of poor sinners. In nomine Deum Matronam Nostrae, et Deum Iesum Christum, et Deum Patrum Spiritum Sanctum. Gratias. Have a great day. Please go and sanctify all those you meet, and we'll see you tomorrow, Thursday. So long.